wasn't hiding in other rooms. I was being respectful and not texting in front of you.
Not texting your side piece in front of her?
Yeah, that's so respectful,
Are you
dude.
kidding me?
Hey, you can stay out of this, all right? This is none of your business.
All right, so Rachel joins us this morning, and Rachel is suspicious of her boyfriend, Michael, because Michael's acting shady with his phone. What do you know?
Oh, isn't that always the story?
Apparently, he's walking into different rooms to call people, text people. He's getting away from Rachel, basically, to communicate. Is that correct so far, Rachel?
Yeah, pretty much. Just sort of like finding any excuse to look at his phone in a different room, break away.
All right, so tell us about it. Like, how did you even notice this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know even like when it started. I kind of didn't really even notice it at first. I mean, Michael generally is not really the type of guy who is super like attached to his phone, like he gets home and he just kind of drops it anywhere, kitchen counter, coffee table, whatever. He's just, he's not like addicted to his device the way some people are, and he's not, connected to it all the time.
Okay.
But like recently, like maybe a few weeks ago, we were cooking dinner and his phone was on the counter and he starts getting like all of these texts. And, I'm like looking over like 3, 4, they keep coming in. And, Michael at first doesn't even realize, but then he looks down, he sees the messages. And instead of checking the messages, like, I don't know, a normal person would, he grabs his phone and like walks into the living room. And from the living room, he like reads and responds, whatever. So I went in and I was like, who's texting him so much? I don't know. And he was like, oh, it was my boss, like asking him to like do something first thing the next day.
Okay.
So yeah, at that point I was like, okay, whatever. I just kind of took it at face value. I don't know. I didn't have any reason to think he was lying. But then, like, it started to kind of, like, become this pattern where, like, anytime he gets messages on his phone now, he, like, won't read them in front of me. He always waits, and, like, once we take a break, like, if we're watching a show and, like, we pause it and, like, I go to the bathroom, like, or whatever, we're cooking and we finish and, like, I'm cleaning up. Then he, like, goes into the next room and, like, looks at his phone and, like, answers it and all that stuff.
So in front of you, he won't even look and see who the text messages are from? Like, I know a lot of people, like, if you're trying to engage with another person, you won't respond right away, but most of the time you would look to see who it was. He doesn't do that?
No, he, like, I mean, if we're talking about something and we're like, I don't know, like want to Google an answer, like obviously he uses his phone in front of me still, but like he'd never text in front of me anymore. Like I literally never see him texting anyone back. And it like, it didn't used to be that way.
I'm just curious if it is him just trying to be like in the moment, like connected with you. Because you said it was during the breaks of a movie or something that he would go to the other room or that he would go pick up his phone.
But why is he going in the other room?
That's the weird part.
Yeah.
I get him using it when he has a moment. If you go to the bathroom, he can respond to a text or an email. But yeah, why do you have to get off the couch to do that?
Better reception? I don't know.
Well, I thought about that, Ellen, because that is the case at my house. Certain rooms I get service and others I don't. I was going to ask that, but then I figured, no, most people get service throughout their house.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
So, yeah, that's the weird part is that he's walking away from you to respond to messages.
Yeah, exactly. And also, okay, get this. Last week, it like got even weirder. So after work, I was at home, just like getting things done around the house. I went to take the trash out. And when I walked outside, I saw Michael was home. I didn't realize he had come home, but he's sitting in his car and he's talking on his phone. And he was like so over the top, smiley and laughing and like just like super engaged with whoever he was talking to. And like so engaged that he literally didn't even notice that I came out of the house. So I like walk over, like, go to the trash can and I knock on the window of his car and he literally jumps like a mile.
What are you doing in there, Michael?
Yeah. So then, right, he's like, whatever, has this crazy reaction, immediately gets off the phone. And so I asked him when he got out of the car, I was like, who are you talking to? And he said he's talking to his boss again. But I'm like, there's no way. Nobody looks like that when they're talking to their boss. Like, unless they're sleeping with them, like it was just way too smiley, giggly, like, bleh,
Yeah. I would agree with you. You can tell.
I mean, yes, I would get scared too if somebody came and knocked, but then I'd be like, oh, hold on. Then it's what you do after that. And he panicked and hung up. So if he would have been like, oh, hold on, I'm talking to my boss. Like, just give me 1 second. That'd be different. But he just full on was like, oh, I got to go. Bye. That's the weird part.
Where are the two of you now in your relationship?
I mean, at this point, like, I don't know. I feel kind of like distant from him, because I just feel like suspicious. Like everything that he does, it's hard not to look at it in like a different light, but I just really like want to know like what the truth is, like obviously it hurts me if he's like talking to some chick behind my back or something, but I'm like, it's worse that he's lying to me and like, I don't know. I just want to know the truth.
Well, that is our job, Rachel. So here's what we'll do. We'll play a song as soon as it's over. We'll call Michael and we'll set the love trap, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Hello,
Hey, good morning. May I please speak with Michael?
this is Michael.
Hey, Michael. My name is Chad, and I'm calling from Believe It or Not, and we are a brand new flower and plant shop in Benicia. How are you this morning?
I'm sorry, you're calling with who?
Believe It or Not. It's a new flower and plant shop. We're here in the neighborhood in Benicia. We opened a couple of months ago. We're a new local mom and pop, man. And what we're doing right now, we're running a grand opening promotion where we are calling residents of Benicia to offer them a free bouquet of flowers. And Michael, you are one of today's winners. So congratulations, man. Free bouquet of flowers and free same-day delivery. That is what you won.
No, I'm sorry. How did you get my information?
Your information I got from a random computer-generated drawing. I only have your name and number. You do live in Benicia, right?
I do.
That is how you are a winner. This is for local residents only. And we're just trying to spread the word, man. Let people know that we are here and we're open. We are definitely hoping to get your business down the line. But today you won free flowers and free delivery. Just so you can check out the
I don't know if
products
I
and our
trust this.
service.
You're going to want my financial information, aren't you?
No, sir. I'm not going to want any financial information from you. The only piece of info I'm actually going to need from you is an address, a physical address for delivery purposes. Otherwise, you can come pick them up here from the shop, and I don't need anything from you.
This is just kind of weird, just to come out of nowhere.
It is. I get that. I get that it's a bit weird, but I promise you, this is a legit offer this morning. There is another part to this. If you were interested, we could actually send the flowers to someone else on your behalf. Sometimes the fellas choose that option.
No, I mean, there's someone I definitely would want to send them to, but I just want to make sure this is legit,
It is. Promise you. As I said, I'm not going to ask you for any information besides an address. So
Okay.
yeah, nothing to lose.
Yeah, there is someone I would like to send them to.
Awesome. Cool deal, man. All right. So let's start with the name of that person.
Their name is Catherine.
I will attach a card with the flowers so Catherine knows they're from you, Michael. Did you want to write something inside the card?
Yeah, let me see. Let me think about it for a second. How about this? Have an amazing day at work, baby. I'll see you after. And can you add like a winky face on the see you after?
Yes, I can.
Awesome.
Yo, Michael. My name is not Chad. My name is Benny. I'm not calling from a flower and plant shop. Calling from a radio station. 99.7 Now. You're on the air. You need to know that. And you're on what is called the Love Trap. And it's where we catch Bay Area cheaters. Rachel hit us up. She thinks you are talking to someone else. You just sent flowers to a woman named Catherine. She heard everything. Rachel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Michael, what is going on?
Hey.
You see her after work?
Where?
I thought you had a work dinner with your boss, Michael. Catherine, your new boss, because I thought his name was Alan.
I'm Rachel. I don't understand what's going on here, but what guy do you have with you on the phone?
Who is Catherine? Do not tell me that she's your boss. I know you've been acting so weird lately. What is going on?
Listen, you need to calm down for a second. I don't know what you think you heard, but this was a private conversation. I don't even understand why you're listening.
Why are you cheating? You honestly thought that I wasn't going to notice, like, how weird you've been acting. Hiding with your phone in the other rooms, texting in secret, talking in your car. You were not that slick or that smart, Michael.
You got it all wrong, Rachel. You got it all wrong. I wasn't hiding in other rooms. I was being respectful and not texting in front of you.
Not texting your side piece in front of her?
Yeah, that's so respectful,
Are you
dude.
kidding me?
Hey, you can stay out of this, all right? This is none of your business.
So you had an affair behind my back because you didn't want to disrespect me by doing it in front of my face? What are you even talking about right now?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Look, we can't talk about this here because I don't know what's happening. I don't know who these people are.
Stay out of it, Greg.
Stop playing stupid. You know exactly what's happening and exactly what you did, and it doesn't even matter anymore. Just get your stuff and get the hell out of my house because I'm not sharing a house with a liar anymore.
You can't call me a liar. I think we need to talk about this, and we don't need to talk about it in front of these two weirdos, okay?
Michael,
Three
I'm
weirdos.
so done talking to you.
Dang, I thought I wasn't a weirdo.
You are.
No, you got to give me a chance to explain this, and y'all stay out of this. Y'all can just shut up, okay?
All right.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. Yeah, okay, you're clearly taking it out on us because you don't want to
I love
answer
it.
these questions. You know you got caught. You weren't being respectful. Like, you might as well just admit it.
Who's Catherine? Let's just talk about Catherine then.
I don't want to talk about Catherine. She's a friend from work. They're making it out to be something it is absolutely not.
We are?
You're ridiculous. You sound ridiculous. Are you kidding me right now?
You should be kidding me because you're the one that called me with these people instead of just asking me what's going on.
All right,
Because I
Rachel.
can't get the truth out of you any other way. You know what? I am done asking questions because I'm done talking to you, okay? Just leave me alone.